Alright, hello creatures! Welcome back to Palworld. This time around, we are going to be doing a whole new challenge run. A little bit of a speed run here, in that we are going to be trying to beat Palworld without ever capturing a single pal. Now, there are a number of things that make this sound actually impossible. For example, you can't even use a furnace yourself. You can use a campfire to make food. You can use a crafting bench. You can do all of that. It's just a little bit slower when you do it yourself. Oh, I need to actually be collecting things. It's a little bit slower when you do that yourself. So yeah, that's fine. But you literally cannot use a furnace to make things like ingots. And, well, I have to say, some of the final bosses are a little bit difficult, to say the least, in that they have over 100,000 health and might be a bit of a problem. But there are a couple of things that we can do to maybe make this work. For example, the furnace issue. There are actually pals that can... Let's see, where am I building menus? There are pals that can actually drop things like regular ingots or the refined ingots, and even all the way up to pal ingot. Pal metal, I believe is what it's actually called. So we can still collect those without having to get a furnace. So I think it's really going to come down to, are we going to be able to actually make it through the whole game without having to use the pals, essentially. The whole thing that I just started the intro with. I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance that we can do it. I do have a lot of concerns about potentially when we get to a certain stage, because some weapons are only craftable with electricity, and I haven't found a way to do that legitimately yet. At least not... Oh, I am very overburdening right now. This, drop that. I have different key bindings memorized for other games, and in another game you can do like a little crouch jump. We need to immediately be making it to our glider. Do I not have... I don't have a pickaxe yet. But yeah, hello, welcome. I also have plans potentially to add a couple of like voting options. I want to do this and hopefully get it edited in time for it to actually be up on YouTube and do some things. But I want to... It's hard to think and also get all of the base work set up. Essentially, I made a couple of changes to the world. You'll probably have noticed by now. I'm already level 5 without having... I didn't pick up. Without having collected any pals yet. And that is because I did beef up the XP rate that we gain. But honestly, because we're not going to be capturing pals, just simply hitting a couple of levels would have taken us far too long. I don't know anyone that has the amount... I don't need to make another one. Do I even need that? We just need to craft. I don't know anyone who honestly has the time to just simply sit here for hours just crafting things to get the experience when you get thousands of experience by collecting pals. So I think we had to beef up the XP rate is what I'm getting. So that's been beefed up a little bit. I do think we're going to have to actually use the pal spheres to get a couple of these little tutorial items off. Unfortunately, because we'll never catch a pal, I'm not sure we can get rid of that without doing some funky stuff. Arrows. We're gonna need basic arrows, and I think I'm gonna be leveled up enough to get to that like triple shot bow a little soon. We need cloth for basic items, shoddy bed. Ooh, common shield would be super useful. We have a lot of things to upgrade right here. Stone spear is gonna be useful. We don't even want to bother with a cloth outfit. We need you. And I'm not gonna bother with any of the food berry plantation situations. It's just going to be a very big pain to try and make any of that, so we're going to get It's really difficult to switch between other games with different key bindings and then back to this one, because the other game that I'm playing, the spacebar and F and E, those are all very different things. So don't mind me while I just randomly jump around for no good reason. How many of these can I make? Oh, wait, hold on. We need to throw a couple of points into these. Work speed. That's not the interact button. work speed and carrying capacity are going to be absolutely crucial. Health is also going to be pretty crucial, but I think by the point that we get to actually fighting other bosses, we will likely be resetting some of our points to specifically be focused in doing a fight. Now, it's really nice being this early in the level, so that way we can actually gain levels through just crafting. How far do I need to get in my technology tree to get the triple shot bow? We unlock the fire bow. These are going to be very useful. I can't use the Statue of Power because that's only for pals. Ooh, capture rate might be important, so I will actually unlock that. And the reason that capture rate might be important in a no-pal run is because I think we might be able to actually catch some NPCs to add to our party. And at that point, it's still not breaking any rules of this challenge because it specifically says that people are not pals. Especially if you look at the details. It says they are not pals and do not have special skills. So that might be a potential way or hack for us to actually get past some of these bosses without potentially using the assembly lines or anything that you need to make like a rocket launcher. I very much dread getting to the rocket launcher because without catching pals, we really are lacking on XP. Man, I could really use a whole lot more crafting speed. We're going to be investing a good bit into here. It makes a huge difference investing a couple hundred points into this work speed. But I don't want to invest too much because we are going to need health and attack stats as well. But that is already going significantly faster crafting these arrows. And I really... Our levels are slowly... Not too slowly. I think until we hit like level 10, 15, it should still go up pretty well. And then we'll start knocking out and making unconscious a couple of pals down there. We need a lot of fire organs and ice and poison. We need a lot of organs. This is an interesting stream. Oh, are my glasses reflecting off of my computer screen? That's probably what's happening. Okay, I need cloth. We're also going to need some more stone, so I'm just going to go grab it over here. Palladium is mildly important, but I don't want to max out my carrying capacity. So, now that we are down, going this way, I'm not going to bother moving my crafting bench since it's like super basic right now. You don't drop any wool. You drop berries. The XP will be useful, but not their drops. Already 20 arrows out of that. Yeah. So, I mentioned earlier that I want to do a voting system. So, if you're watching the stream later, if you are watching now, I want to do a voting system either in the comments or in live chat in future streams. I want to do something where we can actually vote on more RPG stats. Basically, you're just going to have to get pickaxed. It's unfortunate that I can't catch any of these. So, because we don't have any pals, I'm going to turn myself into a pal. I am going to be the pal of the world. And essentially, we are going to invest into a couple of stats that you can do in the world. Specifically, I believe it's regen, damage dealt to the player and dealt by the player. A couple of different stats that we can do ourselves in the world. And I'm going to leave that up to a vote, so that way I'm not just making these changes and then making the game super easy. So if you want to vote on those, maybe I'll do like editing later, or if we get the stream going, we'll actually make a live vote. More lamb. You are not a useful lamb ball. I need a couple of berries just to stave off the starvation. I'm looking for a fire pal or two. There we go. Oh, and you can probably tell I beefed up the spawn and little drop rate as well. Again, I don't want to be spending several weeks doing this, and I don't want to be wasting your time in stream just gathering resources. So we're going to be making the best out of it. They move very slowly. I could really use a proper weapon. The stamina drain. Stamina is also one of those world settings that I will add as a little... as something that you can change in a boat. Okay, so now we've got a couple more tech points. Do I need anything else? A bat is probably useful, but I have a spear. Why am I not using the spear? This, that. A couple of cold and fire resistance. Triple shot. There we go. Yeah, so this furnace is the first hurdle that we gotta get over with is no pal run. We're gonna need nails. A little bit of feather armor is fine. Unfortunately, the only way to get metal, any sort of iron ingot, is we are going to have to go all the way. I don't have the map unlocked, but there is a Bushido boss all the way down there that we will have to go and fight. Oh, we are going to have a hard time. Why am I still sliding? Get back here. Okay, seriously? Why is this not working? Is this... I almost feel like this isn't actually doing as much damage as my pickaxe. Okay, so the spear itself has to hit it, not my crosshair. I think one method that... Oh, wow! Let's hope that we don't die too much. Okay, well, when they're all focusing on me, that's pretty problematic. Can the water help? I love that I'm still on fire in the water. Let's go ahead and get a travel point set before I die. Alright, we're gonna... Okay, are you fighting me or fighting the deer? What are you fighting? Okay, I need to go and find what they're fighting up there. Oh, I'm low on wood. There's a very high likelihood that now that I've got so many of these guys just kind of spawned up on top of each other, they will be able to actually do a little bit of the farming for me. And if I'm at least, like, in the area, I think it still counts. What do I need? More wood. Yeah, let's get those fire arrows set up and get the triple bow going. We're going to need some ranged attacks so that way we can actually survive these encounters. Okay, seriously, what is going on with all this fighting? They must have hit with like a stray fireball or something, but I'm going to have to run up there. That has a lot of exclamation points. Ooh, a chest. Alright, triple shot bow. We need so many stats and work points. What is with the deer? They are just full bloodthirsty. I mean, I will absolutely take it. We are going to clean up very well here. We've got our bow. What do we need for this? Ice organs. Okay, we can get a couple from the penguins. 3. 5. Whew, we don't need that many. I am going to try to spend as little time as I can doing crafting. Yeah, I think we're going to... Right. What is with... Why? They are just after everyone. Everyone is fighting here. It works great for me. It really does. Yeah, I think we're going to have to utilize whatever this mechanic is here, where there are just too many of them spawned in at once. And if they just accidentally hit one of them, it's a whole, like, group fight. Make that. Spending way more time crafting than I want to. And I hope that has a lot of really good drops for me. We are getting a little hungry here. Maybe. How am I so low on wood? Oh my goodness! Look at the death! There is so much going on here. Yeah, I won't be able to use any pals on my team because they'll all be dead. Let's get a little fire set up. You think I can get them to fight the boss? Ooh, that would be nice. Oh, it'd be really nice to have a pal to throw on this right now. This is ridiculous. I love it. I don't need any food. Hold on. Oh no, they're not dropping any materials. Oh, this is actually awful. Seriously? Oh, come on. This is the worst outcome. We need to get at least one hit on them so that way when they die. Oh, shoot. If they die, I'll get the material drops. Maybe we actually do a little bit of fighting. Okay, we have our base spawn. I forgot that you don't actually get drops if you don't actually commit in the fight. What the? Did I not? Oh, this is just all of the respawn points, so it only gives me the respawn point. It doesn't give me an actual little marker to go to. There we go. That's quite nice. Look at me leveling up through cooking. Oh, you can spin around while doing this. Let's go and get our food sources all gathered up here. I'm gonna need to go and find a couple of those penguin. So if you didn't know, there's a little bug here that seems to be very useful. If you hit sort, you immediately refresh all timers on food. Just like a small little detail that is super helpful. Oh, come on. I just need your organs. Thank you for the organs. Good donation. I'd really like to stop freezing to death, please. We really need some armor. Oh, troublesome. Oh, such a big boost to our damage. We got a bit of PAL fluid as well. I don't know how useful that's going to be. But we have the ice organs, which is going to help us not freeze to death at night. Oh, we did actually pick up a couple of those drops. Nice. The issue is accidentally aggroing them to then attack us. That's the issue. Okay, Tundra outfit. Let's go ahead and put a few more points into production speed. I want to get this to 1,000 at least. There we go. And we want a fire bow at least. So the whole point of the poison and fire bow is we're going to be looking to doing... most of our damage we're going to be looking for is going to be the tick damage. Because if we can set something on fire, it's going to do significantly more damage than what we might be able to do with our bow, typically. We're going to go one weapon, keep our elemental bow on one side, and then keep our tool in that one slot there. And unfortunately, we do have to craft up fire bows to make this work. Right. Oh, I'm really missing my grappling hook. And my carrying capacity. I'm really missing that too. You have the points to put into carrying capacity. I'm now low on stone. Okay, what are the chances I'm actually going to try and do melee combat? Very low. So slow. It's significantly better than it was before the 1.4 patch, but it's so slow. Please move faster. Need so much more crafting speed. At what point, how much crafting speed do you need to equal a level 4 handicraft? Is it like 1,000? Is it just 400? I definitely feel like level 4 handicraft pal can get this done in just seconds. How's your day going? This could be very painful doing this. We're gonna find out very soon just how much tolerance I have for not using pals in this world. I just got done playing a bunch of Satisfactory too, and that game is all about automation. Having to do all of this by hand, it's definitely grating. It's definitely painful. Goodness, we're just gonna take these and cancel the rest of this. I'm just gonna hope that I get enough arrows through actually picking everything up. Wow, that is impossible to see on stream. Oh, I wish I had my mods to actually change the time that this happens. I tried installing a bunch of mods for like quality of life essentially, and I don't know what it is exactly, but something in my world settings makes it so that way I can't actually load any of those mods. Like the mods just immediately stop working. I'm not certain what it is. It seems to work fine in a base world with no extra settings. But man. But when I go to change things like, I don't know, the EXP rate or item drop rate and such, then I can't seem to pick anything up. Like it won't, the world will not load. Okay, let's try to start with a fire bow, and then we go. This is gonna be problematic. Wait, can you guys, if you hit the loot crates, yes. All right, loot crates, do some work for me, please. enjoy that little orb coming after me. Yes. Okay. This is great. I don't need to catch them if they're still gonna fight for me. Okay, we're starting to get slightly more experience from the out captures. So I want to start fire here. All right, come in and aggro this guy, please. And this is great too. I can just sit behind him and he will tank all of it. Oh, shoot. Okay. Wait, did I get less experience for that? Okay, if I don't get the kill, I don't get the experience, or I don't get as much. That's awful. Damn. My exploits aren't being very exploitative. Sure. All right, finally, the sun is coming up, making it slightly easier to see. We have pelt armor coming up. A bunch of these metal items are going to be very, very stuck behind anything productive. Oh, and if we're doing like a triple boss fight, that might make this impossible. Do I just turn it down? Let's make our way over to the nearby settlement, see if we can get anything valuable out of there. How many points do I get for a chickadee? Yeah, it's like the same amount. Okay, syndicates. A little bit of fire damage on you. If I had Pal Spheres, I would absolutely be using it right now. Oh, what am I doing not using Pal Spheres on these guys? It's such a low chance to pick them up, but I might just get lucky. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm using my fire. I think you guys are trying to fight the syndicates. Or me. Maybe just doing a little bit of power leveling. Might be able to sell the hearts from the pals. I think if I keep moving in this direction, we will end up picking up a couple of, like, mega... Oh! We have pal spheres. Must have come from the syndicates. Okay, I gotta figure out how I'm going to actually get... How am I going to get Bushidos and actually fight them? I think... Okay, if I go to where the Bushidos spawn at night, I can pick them up one by one and make it slightly easier for myself. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. So I believe the Bushidos are off in that direction. Not even close. That direction. But we do have the actual... We have the teleporter to a nearby location. I have to make sure to pick up these little teleport spots as well. Just waiting. There you go. A little power slide there makes it a lot easier to get a little bit of distance with your glider. Oh, level 30. Couple of organs. We do need fire and venom. I can only get 2. Yeah. I'm not going to need pal souls because we won't be upgrading our pals any. Unless you can upgrade captured NPCs. That might be useful. Oh, that's actually turning into a bit of money. Nice. We have plenty of venom, so I need more flame organs. How's our pal deck looking? Completely empty? You discover a lot of pals very quickly just by moving through the world. I do want to set up an actual base pretty soon. Oh, come on, I need to get up there and actually get a little bit of experience. If everybody gets low enough, it'll be super easy for us. There we go. Only 6 experience. Probably because I didn't do very much damage to them. Yeah, it's definitely based on how much damage I do overall. So I guess if something has way more health, it'll just give me more experience. That's actually going to be very beneficial to know. Alright, now we've got a couple of electric organs piling up. We aren't going to be able to use the electric organs for a while. Take you down. I think we want to hit level 20. That would be a big goal for us, I think. How's our arrow stats looking? Okay, we have about 70 left. How is everything looking? Oh, we have about 3 points to spend. Let's give ourselves a little bit more carrying capacity. We'll definitely need to invest into our stamina very shortly. I want to get that to at least 200. Because right now, just simply running around is painful. Okay, so, right that way. I keep forgetting to try and capture a syndicate. If we can just add one of them to our team, we're suddenly going to become significantly stronger. I really need to pick one up, actually. That's actually a really good capture rate. All right, we're online now. So I think these only have their clubs, though, so it's going to be a little problematic to get them to do anything. Oh, I really hope you cannot use the butcher tool on them. Oh, that would be concerning. Because I'm pretty sure they only have level 1 handiwork. But I can actually automate stuff now. Whew, okay. Man, heading uphill is so much more painful. At least when you head downhill, you can get that little speed boost. But going uphill is the painful part. I was really thinking that we could start fighting our bosses right now. But if I get enough syndicates to help me out, then I think we'll be okay leaving the spawn rate tripled, even for bosses. It'll just be a little bit more difficult. Wow. Are you actually going to attack? Oh, Liftmug just runs. Oh, yes! Okay. This is entirely doable now. He doesn't do any damage. He doesn't do any damage. But he will absorb some of their damage, so that is the biggest part. 1000% the best part. This is mildly doable. I just need to capture a couple of those black marketeers, and we will have miniguns on our side. I don't know why I didn't just teleport over there. That's significantly closer than what I'm trying to do. Where is the closest totem? Wow, it does not look like we made a ton of progress. Excuse me, sir. I need experience. There we go. Sphere workbench. Why not? I'm going to end up needing these later. I wonder how impossible it would be to take down a marketeer right now. No way. Now I just wish I could have multiple out at once. What's that? Wait, do we get extra bonus points for capturing them instead of killing them? No, it's still only 300. Well, if you don't want to join the team, I hear you. You know what? It's all about choice. Now make the right choice. Unfortunately, I cannot release them because that will count as a capture. Just gonna have to leave it there. Yeah, I really need to get a couple of these guys that have guns. Any chance you have a gun? You do! Okay, we're just immediately getting rid of this guy then. I bet I can sell them. That's a concept. Please tell me you aren't like just trying to jump on them. Ooh. That's a lot of problems. Wait, what? Where'd you come from? Fast travel, that's what I was doing. Where's my... What? Wait, there's not a totem there. I thought you were supposed to give me stuff. Okay. Well, that didn't work out too well. Probably sending them out at less than half health was a bad idea. You were seriously telling me there is not a teleport totem around here? Sorry, Lamball. I don't know why your friends didn't want to help you. Yeah. Thug seems to be not helping me out here. I need to remember that aiming with my crosshair is not where I'm actually going to hit. What is my syndicate doing? Why are you fighting over there? Alright, everyone is level 16, so that's quite nice. I'm glad that even when they're knocked out, they still gain experience. It is really upsetting that there is not... that there's not a teleporter right there where I spawned. Alright, little puppies, I do not need your attention right now. Oh. Just move. Don't get hit. What? This little rush wars do not have range from what I know. All they do is charge at you. That was a very big cliff to climb up. How far away is that actually? It's probably far enough away that I should actually teleport over there. Yeah, I'd love to have a mount. Are you gonna give me a present? Presents, please. Alright, palladium. I don't think that I can actually make it up that cliffside. I think I have to go all the way around. I wish that there was some sort of tech that I could do where I just mash a bunch of buttons and all of a sudden I start flying. I do actually need to pick up those effigies. At what level do I unlock grenades? And do those use ingots? Okay, we unlock gunpowder at level 21. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're all the way down at level 31. They don't take ingots. But I'm hopeful by that point we will have solved our problem of ingot collection. Yeah. Do you guys have good weapons? Wait, does this count as catching a pal as far as the tutorial's considered? Yeah. I'm still not going to count it as actually catching a pal because they don't call it catching a pal, so why would I? An art, what? They can have special skills? Well then. That's gonna be useful. Oh, I hope that I cannot breed them. I hope that is not a mechanic. Yeah. Oh god, that would be really upsetting if you could breed them with pals. Oh, just hoping that that's not a thing, but they let you capture and do very questionable things with people, so you know what, maybe I wouldn't be too shocked. Why is this guy not getting caught? Everybody else was very easy by comparison. Yeah. Is it always that same? Okay, sir, like, I think you've made it very clear you don't want to be a part of the team. That's fine. That's fine if that's what you want to do. Oh, hey. Yeah. Would you like to join the team? That's fine. That's fair. Oh, no. Anyone using the coarse ammo is likely carrying a weaker version of the handgun. Okay, I'd like to at least get my base set up before ending the stream. I really want to put points into stamina, but we need it in other places. Okay, up at the top of this mountain is one of my favorite places to set up a starter base. It's just getting there that you gotta get past. So I really like this place because the area that you set up in is a nice open area, but still surrounded by a bunch of trees. And then you also have really nice choke points that you can set up over here. So that way, when you get raided, they just go to the wall and you can actually defend pretty easily. so it's right up about here that I like to set up. It's very nice and open. Has a bit of stone ore situation going on. Not necessarily important for, like, automating it or anything, but let's get the PAL box set up. Okay, can I see where the circle is? It's right about over there. I believe that set up with just enough room to actually access that ore spot. If I back up a little bit. Yeah, that's about centered where I like it. If you can't tell what I'm looking at because, well, it's getting dark and YouTube likes to compress things, I'm looking for the exact outline of where the base leads to. Specifically, this outline over here. I don't know exactly why I wanted to have the little ore vein inside of it. I think I'm just trying to line it up almost exactly with what I have my other playworld through. Current missions: deploy a work pal to the base. Build a wooden chest. Do I even have wood? I do not. Oh my... Wow, it is crazy dark. I think I can change the dynamic... hold on, I think I can actually change the lighting. Maybe not. I'll look at it later. I'm hoping to get through this fast enough I can actually set up a temp base. Just enough to get a bed set up. Let's go ahead and set that up then. A little foundation here. A wall. And a roof. Oh no, I need you on the other side. Come on. Please, just move faster. And then I need a bed. At least the work speed's up enough that I can actually make a bed quick enough. There we go. Very safe, structured house with no walls or doors. Alright, let's actually get a couple of our pals. Wait, going to sleep actually heals. What? I did not know that. That's kind of awesome. Okay, so Artisan is actually... What? Oh my goodness, I love this so much. So Artisan, I am going to deploy to the base. I'm going to need to do some upgrades. You need a bed. Okay, let's get you a bed, sir. Did not think this was something that I was going to actually end up needing in this playthrough. Let's just drop you down here. So are you... You're actually going to go and do it? Nice. Okay, let's get a food storage thing deal set up so that we don't starve to death. There you go, buddy. Little food work for you. And then I don't think you'll actually help with anything else, so I can't set you up to do anything. Like, I can't set up a farm or anything. I'll just have to fill it up with the berries that I find randomly. Okay, so you're a coward, which is not good. Attack minus 10%. Yeah, so specifically what I was talking about before is they are human, not PAL, therefore they do not possess partner skills. So that's the main deal here. Punch. Can I teach you things? No way. Oh my goodness, if I can teach you PAL skills, it's done. It's over. You are going to be so overpowered. Okay. Need a storage bit. And I'm all out of wood. This is going to be painful. Where's my... Oh, no, it takes ingots. Oh, that's awful. I'm just going to craft up one of these to get that out of the way. So that pulls that out. Open your inventory. Some food. Oh. Yeah, I can never get rid of that capture lamb balls. Great. Oh, and it wants me to capture 30 pals. I don't think I can ever get rid of the full inventory. It's going to be a minute before we can actually use this ammo. I need so much more. Ooh. Yeah. No, wait, come back. Come back. You actually have a gun. Yeah. Nope, come back. Yeah. You just not attack? The fact that this keeps working is a little insane to me. Ooh, an artisan. Hello. I need to upgrade so we can have more pals in the base. What a great working environment I have set up here. All right, what do you actually have? I didn't actually check that. That's actually pretty good. This will be super useful. So if I just go here and tell you to do things, are you gonna actually craft it? Yes. It's gonna take forever, but at least I can leave it running in the background. Oh, hey Moria, welcome to the stream. Thank you for making it in. How's your day going? Oh no, I don't have any beds. Yeah, that's not the right button. I'm gonna have to like actually set this up later and make it a decent base. But hey, it's going well. Currently, we don't have any actual pals in the base, and my entire team is not pals. I think we're holding to the rules fairly well. The tutorial section's never gonna go away, but the challenge is going well. All right, that does it for this video, for this stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you want to show the channel some support, go check out the video that I just uploaded where you can literally one-shot any boss with over 50,000 damage. It's kind of insane. I hope to see all the creatures in the next one, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.